Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on the Temple of Purgation. Now, we are going to be running a bit of a different build that a lot of people don't really necessarily understand, especially after the balanced landing nerf. 3 people accounted for, 4 including myself. I want to let you guys know that I am in a 4-man pre-made right now, but however, I am not on comms. Now, balanced landing is going to allow me to drop from a height and recover with 150% movement speed for 3 seconds, which I can utilize in a few areas on this map. I am just taking information around right now, remembering where jungle gyms are, and knowing how I'm going to respond to a killer coming. The only thing that's going to really catch me off guard now will be a ghost face if he comes from behind me, which would be very hard to do. Already lost their totems. If they're relying on Ruin for regression, they're in trouble. That is going to be a trapper, and that is a very obvious prep. Now, he didn't prep that. Now, I'm going to quickly point this out. I want to show you guys something. Excuse me. If my teammate starts triggering this trap, I'm going to be able to move over it. So when he starts triggering this, I just want to show you guys that I can actually run through. Oh, hang on a second. If you just want to wait, don't do it! I can't show you right now. He's going to be too quick. Actually, he waited. Good. I can move over a killer's bear trap without actually stepping in the bear trap while a teammate is in action with it. Only one player can interact with the bear trap at a time. Therefore, he was interacting. So if the trapper misplaced it, I could run past it. My teammate could then let go of it, and the trapper will step in it. So just a little fun fact, if you know the trapper prepped the shack or something, and a teammate's already ran to the basement to save with BT and you're outside, you can do that trap trigger trick there as well. Keeping in mind, he just picked up a bear trap when he had one in his hand. Therefore, he can carry more bear traps. It might be a trapper's sack or a stitched bag. I'm going to just try and dip early. If I take a hit, that's okay. He's re-prepping that. Doesn't sound like he's doing it quicker either. I'm going straight over to this jungle gym over here. He's right behind me. Looking at where the pallet is located will tell me where the window is. I want him to respect this. Gonna wait. Bad play by him. Got him to lunge early. Unfortunately, I got a little stuck then. Got him to do that, and we got a little spin out of the way there too. Gonna come round. I'm gonna go for another fast on this. Medium, because of my angling. My man has some thick bloodlust. I'm gonna go one more time. I'm out. I'm tanked now. I can't use the window. I need him to break the pallet, take a hit, or reset chase. I have to give him this. But I'm greedy as all hell, as you can see. He is a fast boy who drinks his milk. I'm gonna hide here. Didn't work. He did reset his bloodlust. How's he going to respond to that? Is he coming to the right? He took a hit and he let go of chase. He got value, but he didn't get the pallet. He didn't get sloppy butcher on me, and he lost 2 generators. I did have dead hard. I was in a comfortable spot. We're still okay. So let's move through the map. Teammate finished that gen. Somebody else finished another. I'm going to work on the generator downstairs here. It's a very unsafe pallet. I do have access to dead hard if I need to recover from a mistake. I also have balanced landing. This generator right here in the middle. This is probably one of the worst pallets in Dead by Daylight. Literally, a cold breeze can mind game you here. Very, very easy to outplay as killer. The only way you get away with it as survivor is if you stun him and you run while he's stunned and he doesn't have enduring. A teammate has gone down. He was near the basement as well, trying to plunder something. Let's see what the killer does. Killer's going to hook him in the basement as a penalty. Realistically, when I play killer, I try and avoid basement hooks because of the time it's going to save if somebody gets saved early. Hooking him in the basement, it's going to take 120 seconds for him to die. 60 seconds to hit struggle, 60 seconds from struggle to die. It's going to take me 80 seconds to do a Jenny from start to finish. Therefore, he will hit struggle. I would have an additional 40 seconds to save him after I complete the gen. That player there definitely had the right idea. Completing all 3 gens, or doing 2 gens and 99ing one while one does a BT adrenaline save is the correct play. However, I'm not on comms, so I can't make these callouts to my teammates. I'm just lucky that that lady upstairs saw what I was trying to do, and it worked out. Now, what do we know? The killer tried to take the farm on my teammate, therefore we're looking at a borrowed time player who did go for the save. Somebody else took a free hit. I'm going to go into the assumption it was whoever finished that generator. I have 3 players over there. I'm doing this gen, therefore over here and over there, yep, all 3 players have been hit now. Over there or over there, we'll have a generator. Realistically, I don't want the killer to come to me. If the killer comes to me, he's going to outplay me based on the location I'm currently at. Completing this gen will open up this jungle gym here, which will give me a god pallet that you can currently see. And I would be able to play around this as well and force the killer to reset bloodlust. Checking for a chest, which does spawn here as well. Let's see if we're going to get lucky and plunder something cute. Into a trap, into an M1 rather than a grab. Killer might be running Surge, or else they could have just grabbed them out of that. See what we got. Got a med kit. Now, I'm not going to prep the heal. I used to be a big fan of prep healing, but I believe they stopped prep healing. So I probably will complete the entire heal. A prep heal is when you 99 a heal, and then you just tap it straight away. But as you can see, there's a delay between stop running and tapping a med kit now. So you're going to have to be very careful with trying to do a prep heal. So I will go for the full heal. Realistically, prep healing works very well with self-care. I don't know if it still works with self-care, but it works very well with, you know, dead harding a pallet, making a window, taking an M1 to reset bloodlust after he's got a couple of stacks of it. Now, we know that the basement is over here. This is a really good place for a trap, but he hasn't done it. I have a good gut feeling. This guy's going to play around a basement for the rest of the game. He's got 1 gen left. I don't blame him. I'd be looking at doing the same thing. And there's an exit gate there as well. I want to check all this, because this will... I'll change my playstyle in the information I have here. Good. Now, I know if I save him, I have adrenaline. I have BT. It just depends on how much my teammates have done. The good news is he hasn't prepped this doorway. Unfortunately, they popped that a little bit too early for me. I will have BT, but I could get slapped with... I'm going to hide here, actually. He saw somebody already run down. That is going to be a farm hit. He doesn't have no-ed, which is good. I'm going to see if Santa left me something pretty. If somebody does happen to go down, I'm going to be in the good spot for it now. Somebody's on that door. I heard it through the ground. It'll be open in 20-ish seconds. He would have prepped the shit out of the shack, so the last place you want to loop him right now is going to be the shack. I'm going to check the hotspots. There you go. You can see it miles away. That guy has to stop right now. He needs to start mending. As you can see, his timer was done. I need to be in the way to stop him from getting the hit on my ally there. He waited to the very last second, and now he's in dying state. I'm going to make sure I'm in the way so he can't grab my ally. Now, he has to hit me before he can pick up a slug. That's how the game works. If I let go of this... That was a very dangerous play, my friend. It was a very dangerous play. Gonna give him a couple more blood points at the end, apparently. GG's, Mr. Trapper Man. Hopefully that was an educational game about how to outplay a Trapper. Time management is very important as Trapper. I did recently do a good game of Trapper explaining time management and playing it with no add-ons. If you want to look at that, make sure you check it out. There's a lot to learn in that game as well. And anyways, guys, that's going to be all for today's video, or this day's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational Survivor and DBD Killer content 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune into the live streams, if you think you know everything about DBD, you can help me teach the people that don't. Unfortunately, I walk away with -1 pip because I didn't do enough that trial. Even though we're going to be walking away with a 19,000 blood points, it wasn't enough for all the categories to be covered. I wasn't chased enough. I never ended enough chases either. I wasn't good with my altruism. I never did that hook save very efficiently in the basement, apparently, but that is okay. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. I will see you in the fog in the next video.